Hey everyone, the video for today is going to be covering something from time period 1, which starts in 1491. And they do that specifically so that they can ask you questions about the Native Americans before Columbus's arrival in the New World. So you need to know information about what Native Americans' lives were like before European contact, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video today. You need to know that corn was a huge source of food for many Native Americans. It started in current day Mexico and spread to the United States, well, what is current day United States, and it was particularly in the Southwest region, and you can see that in the map here in this orange area. As corn spread, it transforms natives from nomadic hunters, where they were going around and hunting things and following the herds and things, to agricultural villagers. It especially influenced the Pueblos people in the Rio Grande region, so along that river. But it didn't spread everywhere. It was mostly dependent on the natural resources in each part of the country. So if you have a question about Native Americans and the way that they live, it's going to be heavily dependent on the environment and the resources that are available. We already know that corn did spread to the southwest, but in the northeast, as you can see in the image in blue, the natives hunted, they fished, and they foraged due to the colder climate there. In the Great Basin, and the Plains regions, natives mostly hunted things like buffalo, and in the northeast, there was a mix of agriculture and hunting. So I want you to know a little bit about the geography of these regions and how the Native Americans were and how that impacted them. This was a pretty short video, but I'm going to go ahead and leave you with a practice question, practice FRQ or practice written response question, because it will be really important for you to practice these things, deconstructing the prompts, writing down some evidence that you could use, thinking about how you would answer the question will be really helpful for the AP test. So I'm going to try to do that at the end of each of these videos. So essentially just outlining instead of actually writing completely is perfectly good practice. If you want, you could answer the whole question, but that, of course, that will take you much longer. So this question I'm going to go ahead and show you is from the 2022 exam, and it was a short answer question. And I'm just going to show you the first part, which says, briefly describe one way that one Native American society adapted to its environment prior to European contact. So why don't you go ahead and try to answer that, and then when you do, check out the video's description, which will go over some potential responses. Hope you guys have a great day, and happy studying!